Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you, and this is a figure that I've been wanting for a while. It's crazy that it took me so long to get it, but y'all know me. Most figures that I do want, sometimes it does take me a while to get it. Not unless it's a figure that I really, really, really want, and I get it like either day one or like a little earlier. But sometimes there's figures that I really want, but I just don't get around to getting it. But this figure I finally got. It's a figure that I definitely wanted, and and I got him, and I'm definitely psyched about it because um, I definitely love Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery. I mean, I know I must have said this on numerous occasions, but Batman and Spider-Man have the best Rogues Gallery, in all of comic books. So I've really been getting more of Spider-Man's villains recently, and Sandman is one of my favorite, and I've really been waiting for the right time to get a Sandman, and now I got him. So this is really a great figure. This is really a badass figure. First of all, this little way you could display him here is really dope, and I really like that a lot. Really, really, really like that a lot. So the figure is really awesome. And he comes with quite a bit of accessories, which I guess you could say this is one of his accessories. And That's how that looks on the bottom. And it really gives him some height too. Like it really makes him tall. He has a lot of interchangeable hands, but just take a look at the sculpting on this. The sculpting on that fisted sand hand and the way how it's molded like that, I really think that is really awesome. I really like that. Marvel Select. And it's been a while since I collected a Marvel Select figure. It's definitely been a while. But so you could easily detach him from that, as you can see right there. I'm doing all this on camera. And you can snap him on with his legs. And this is a really tall figure. He's really tall. But if I wanted to just focus on his head for 1 second, I love this head sculpt. Um, he looks mean, but not too mean. He looks serious. He looks focused, and he looks a little sad. That's very interesting, the way how they sculpted Sandman. So I really like that. I like his shirt, of course, the classic Flint Marko green striped shirt. I really like that a lot. I really like that a lot. I think Marvel Select did a real good job. It's been a while since I had a Marvel Select action figure. The last one I had was the Green Goblin. That was a Marvel Select figure. And before the Green Goblin, I had a Marvel Select Spider-Man with the interchangeable Peter Parker head, and it has some nice accessories too. But this Sandman, I think I might enjoy this more than those other two figures. This is a really great figure. And look how they sculpted his hair. I really like that. I really like that a lot. Really like that. So put his legs back on and get full view of the Sandman. So he comes with quite a few accessories. So this we already discussed, which is awesome. He comes with a display stand where you can stand him up because he does have peg holes at the bottom, so you can place him on hand. And I like this. I even like the way the texture on this feels really good. So I like this. It's a display stand. He comes with another alternate sand weapon hand, which I can't get this to plug in for some reason. Mine was sculpted, but it doesn't fit into the hole. Like I could try right on camera just to prove my point. I can't. It won't plug in. So I'm gonna have to fix that myself because that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna unplug both these arms and plug some other arms in. So he has, well, I'll do the fist and hand later. So he has another alternate hand right here. This is another great hand that he has. I really like that a lot. And he got some other hands. This is, oh, I think somebody made a mistake in giving me this. These are alternate hands, but these not hands made for him. So, I have a bunch of these. Wait a minute, hold on a second. I have a bunch of these, and he fell. But I have a bunch of these hands here that somebody shipped to me from eBay, and they gave me these alternate, and I didn't even really pay attention to that. So those are not hands. Those are not hands for Sandman. It's not. So, but this gripping hand looks sick. This, look how like you see like his sand is like all disfigured in the fingers and everything. That just looks awesome. That looks really awesome. So here's his fisted hands. Plugging in his fisted hands here. And here's his fisted hands. And I like these hands as well. I think these fisted hands, I think that these fisted hands are really good. I really like it. Really like it a lot. And yeah. So we're going to jump right into articulation for Mr. Sandman. And it's been a while since I tried articulation on a Marvel Select body. But his head doesn't really look up at all. That's kind of a bummer, but yeah, it is what it is. And besides, I'm not really an articulation person anyway. But anyway, his head doesn't really look down that much either, only slightly. His arms can go out about that much. He has full rotation, upper bicep swivel, very tight. He has a single bend at the elbow, and he has full wrist and hinge rotation. He has a double ball peg joint here, but it doesn't really crunch forward that much, really, and doesn't really go back much either. But it can swivel. Both ball pegs can swivel all the way around. Well, mostly. This second ball peg can swivel all the way around, but both double ball pegs can swivel all the way around. Kicks out the split about that much. And he kicks forward about that much. He kicks back, not at all, really. He has an upper thigh cut. He has double jointed knees. Okay, I thought he only had a single bend at the knee. Okay, he has double jointed knees. All right, nice. Nice to know that. No rotation here. Very hard to get his boot to, okay, this boot went down a little bit, only slightly up, only about that much. And no ankle pivot really, but a slight hinge in the foot. So that's about wraps up Mr. Sandman here for his articulation. And I really like this figure. I am really happy to have this figure in my collection. Sandman is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, and he fell, of course, but I think the Sandman is gold. Most definitely, I'm feeling this figure. So yeah, for me, this figure works. I'm very happy to have Sandman in my collection, added to my Spider-Man collection. Another villain, another key member of the Sinister Six, because I want the Sinister Six. I want that in my collection. I gotta get Craven. Who else am I missing? I have Mysterio. But yeah, like I gotta finish. I got Electro. Scorpion is in the Sinister Six too, right? Yeah, I got him. I got Vulture. I think I'm missing Craven. And now I got Sandman. I think I'm missing Craven. So definitely want to complete my Sinister 6. Oh, and I have Dr. Octopus, of course. Um, so yeah, I mean this figure is great. I mean it has some minor flaws and some minor problems, but no figure is perfect really. So yeah, I say that this figure is definitely worth the pickup. He was a little hard for me to get. I got him off eBay, but he was a little hard for me to get. So if you want to pick this guy up, you might have a little trouble trying to get him. But I definitely say that he's worth it. One of the better Sandman action figures that I've seen, and a definite upgrade for me because the previous Sandman figure that I have is not. I can't even really call it. You know, I mean, it is an action figure, but it's so old, and it's stacked away in my collection. But you know, he was a five. I think like a 4.5 to 5 inch figure, and just and it was based on the movie Sandman, but he didn't really look like the actor. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I'm very happy with this. This is the real Sandman figure that I've been waiting for. So I have him. I'm happy that I have him and added him to my collection. So take a guess at what figure I'm going to review next. Wink, wink. So stay tuned for the next review. Till next time, guys. See ya.